Hello and welcome to today's video. Today is the first official update for the Graveyard Project Pan. This project pan was started by Emily from Emily and Max. Her information is listed in the description box and hopefully I can list it in the cards as well. I won't go over the rules for this project too much in detail because I will link my video to my introduction there and I do go over it in that video. But let's go ahead and jump into the 5 items that I was working on 2 months ago because it's been 2 months since I uploaded that intro. Okay, first up I have foundation. This is my It CC Cream and at the intro I had like very little but it was still together. Now I have cut it open and here I will show you what it's looking like. So that's what the inside of this looks like. I have done my best to empty it into this container because it was really difficult to get out of this container. When this stopped pumping I ended up cutting it open, being able to scrape so much more out, and I realized there was so much in here that I was afraid leaving it kind of like this would dry it up. So I put it into a container that had a little cap on it. But hopefully you can see that this is all I have left of this foundation. It's about right here, right in here. And so I'm hoping to finish this hopefully within the next month, but I should have it finished by the next update as well. So honestly, I'm kind of shocked that I haven't finished this yet. It's honestly been what I've been wearing more than any other foundation. It's this or a concealer and the powder foundation that I'm going to show you next. But I've definitely been neglecting my foundation in my 20 and 2020 project pan, and I still haven't finished this thing. I could have swore when I put this in that it would have been done by this point, but there was so much product in here that I was shocked. And as I was prepping for this project, I was kind of wondering why I wasn't done with some more of my products, but I realized also that I put in 2 foundations just into this one, and then I had one in my Drop 10 Before Summer project pan, plus I have one in my 20 and 2020 project pan. So I'm working on 4 foundations at the moment, and this is my powder foundation. Hopefully you'll be able to see it now. This is what it's looking like. I did have to repress this because I was using it, honestly I didn't even drop it. I was using it with like my powder foundation brush and it just crumbled, and so I had to repress it. And as you probably saw, it's very like powdery, like every time I guess didn't repress it hard enough, but hopefully that means I get through it faster. I'm not using any more of it on my face. When I use it, it's just I have to be careful about using or like moving around this compact because I could potentially break more of it up again. I really would like to avoid having to repress it again, but I should also, hopefully between the CC cream and this, those are going to be my main 2 focuses because I'm so close to finishing them that I'm going to focus on these, and hopefully these will both be done by the next update. Okay, moving into the 3rd item in this project pan, I have my Devoted Love perfume I got from Big Lots, and hopefully you can see it had been in a previous project, which means it was a resurrection item. And hopefully you can see the marks on here. This is where I was at the intro, and then here we are at the first update. I am pretty proud of this progress. I don't wear this all day because honestly I forget that it's sitting in my bedroom, but this is something that I do use most days in the morning when I wake up, and then at night before I go to bed I like to spray myself with it. But because it was like $2 or $3 from Big Lots, it doesn't really last that long. So I tend to reach for, I have the opportunity to reach for other like sprays during the day. But I should, especially if I make an effort to reach for this multiple times in the day, once it's worn off, I should be able to finish this by the next update, and I'm really going to try to push to have this done. Okay, moving into the 4th item in this project, I have my Squalene, I still don't know how to pronounce that correctly, oil from, this is Timeless. The intro, we were here, and the first update, we are now right here. I actually am surprised that I've made as much progress as I have. This isn't a thick oil, and I don't like to use it like during the day, so I've really only been using it at night. And honestly, sometimes I forget to put it on every night unless my skin's a little bit sensitive, and then this is a nice oil to put on. So the fact that I've made good progress, I should have this done next update, I'm pretty proud of it. It's getting to the point where it's hard to get it up into the dropper unless I like turn it on its side and I angle the like dropper into the like puddle of it. So it is going pretty quickly, and I definitely know I'll have this done next update. Okay, the 5th item that I was working on was possibly the hardest one because I worked on this all 2019. I wore this so much and I made good progress on it, but it was still kicking. So I decided to roll it into this project, and this is what we're looking like today. I've used it a good bit. I think it's about 30 times or something like that. I forgot what my notes said, but I will actually reach down here and grab it. So correction, it's been about 23 times since that I've used it, but here we are. Intro, we were right here, and first update we moved down just a bit. Now I will say this, I'm not sure how long this will have left because the base of this turns for whatever reason, it doesn't like stay in place, and it's getting really hard to like sharpen it. So I think when it comes to the point where I can't sharpen it because the base is turning too much, like I don't know if you can see, but when that gets to the point where I can't sharpen it very well anymore, I'm gonna call this quits. So I'm hoping that will be soon, even though there's still a good bit of product right here in this little pencil. Okay, so as you can see, those 5 items, I haven't finished anything. I don't have any empties, but I feel like I'm really close on a couple items. So, and I'm also finished up a number of other project pans at the moment, and I'm not feeling nearly as overwhelmed with the number of project pans that I have going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 3 new products to this project pan because I can. Even though they're not technically roll-ins, they're gonna be add-ins. So the first one you'll probably recognize if you watch my Drop 10 Before Summer project pan. This is my Victoria's Secret, it's not settling very well, but this is a fragrance powder kind of shimmer mica dust thing, and it is gonna be marked here. This is where my marking was at the like finale, and so I'm gonna start there. My goal is gonna be to finish this. If I'm not gonna wear this during summer, if I'm not gonna finish this during summer, it probably won't get finished because I cover myself up very well in the winter here, in the late fall and winter here in Sweden. So this needs to get used up, and I figure if I don't roll it into this project, I probably will forget that it exists and it won't get used. So this is one item that I'm adding in. The next item I think also came from my Drop 10 Before Summer project pan. This is my pure Cameo contour stick, but I've already finished the like contour side. Hopefully you can see that. And I like the contour side quite a bit. I'm not really crazy about the highlight side, but I don't also want to waste this product, especially since I've used over half of it. So I'm gonna mark this on some paper, but this is where we're starting at. My goal is gonna be to also finish this. I'm telling you right now though, when I hit the plastic on this bullet, I am not digging it out. I ended up digging out the contour side, and I had to like use my fingers every day to rub it on my face, and it was just messy. And this side of the product is not worth it in my opinion to do that. So when I finally hit the plastic here, I will consider this one done. I will add that this one goes pretty slowly for me. I worked on it for 3 months and only used like about half of the product up because it is like something I only use like right here. The contour stick I use pretty much as a bronzer, and I used it all over my forehead and like my cheeks, and this is something that I really only clean up areas of my face. So this one goes much slower, but I think this is a good project to roll this into because we only update every 2 months, so hopefully I'll have good progress to show you. I don't think I'll be done with it by the next update, but I hope to have good progress. Okay, and the last item I'm adding into this project is one that I put in my 19 and 2019 last year. This was a mini guy, a Buxom Lipliner in the shade Hush Hush. It's gorgeous, by the way. I'll do a little swatch for you. That's what it looks like. It's really stunning. I have the full size. I bought the full size after trying this color and I was in love with it. I don't know why I bought the full size because this thing I worked on all last year. It was pretty much one of the only lip products that I wore all year, and yet I think I used half of it. It was crazy, but I really am determined to finish this, and so I'm gonna go ahead and choose to work on this year. I'm highly doubtful that I might finish this by the end of the project in October, but I'm gonna try my darndest. It's such a beautiful shade and a beautiful product, and because I have the full size of this, I really need to roll this one out of my collection and get my numbers down somewhat. So I will also keep track of this on some paper, but again, just to show you where we're starting out, it's a little nubby. There's still quite a bit of progress or product in this product. These thick pencils just take forever to use up, but I will do my darndest, and hopefully we will see some progress on this at the next update. Okay, that is everything for this update. Please make sure you say hello in the comments, wish me luck, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.